I'll be offering a practice this morning that will have some balance components in. And so you will want a block. And if you have two blocks, it might be helpful to put one at each end when we're done, just beginning with the opening. So let's begin by finding a really comfortable seat in your block. You can extend your legs out long. You can sit on your heels if that's more comfortable, or in the Sukhasana, just so that your hips are higher than your knees. It helps with alignment and more comfortable to maintain for a bit. My name is Ellen. If I've not met you before, we'll just begin with hands on your thighs. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. Otherwise, just take your gaze to the floor and begin to come into your breath by pratyahara, this inward focus that we talk about in yoga that's so important to help go within and kind of shut out everything else. So begin by bringing all the attention to the belly, and we'll begin that Dirga Pranayama, that 3-part breath, by bringing all the focus as you trace the breath through the rib cage, expanding all the way up through the collarbones. And then slow exhale from the collarbones down to the ribs, and then pressing through the belly. Intentional breath, slowing it down and seeing if you can almost allow the breath to massage your body as you breathe in. Exhale out. Bring an intention to your practice this morning. So there might be something that you are working on or want to cultivate more. Maybe it's gratitude. Maybe it's just being present. So bring that to mind's eye and inhale it into every cell of your body. Slow exhale. Very gently bring your 2 peace fingers. Again, eyes can remain closed, and begin to massage your temples. Noticing where you might be holding on to some stress in your face. Bringing the fingertips down to the upper part of the jaw. Little circles massaging. And then down to the neck. You might want to grab your hands and just very gently move your head around in a couple circles, both directions, just massaging lightly the neck. Working into the shoulders. And then cupping your hands on your shoulders. Let's begin by taking the elbows in front of you, up, tips to the ceiling, and then all the way back. And take these circles really slow. Noticing what's opening up. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. You can add the Ujjayi breath, that strong breath. It's the ocean sounding breath, and we cultivate that by just restricting the muscles in the back of the throat. It's like fogging a mirror. Keep continuing, and we're only going to go this direction around in front so that we open up. We spend so much time hunched over, so we want to just keep opening up the shoulders all the way back, and then just take your hands to the floor. Pause here, feeling the sensation of that movement. Removing the block, placing it in front of your mat, and taking your feet, pressing them in the floor. Your hands are behind, and we're going to windshield our knees back and forth, pressing the shins into the mat. Again, using breath to movement. And then whatever direction you are, take the opposite arm and just begin to swing yourself back and forth, making these swings a little bit more, with more distance. And then as you come around to the back side, press your hands into the floor, right underneath the shoulders. lift the crown of the head, and then we're going to undulate the spine. So tuck the chin, take your head all the way down and press forward. So we're just moving the spine around here. Maybe 3 or 4 times. And then when you're done, take your hand that's closest to your hip, press into your shins and come up into this posture that we call stargazer pose. Nice little back bend. Take big circles with your hand and then arm both directions. Come all the way down on your hips. Maybe go a little bit back and forth, windshield, and then take the swings again. And notice if you're getting more distance as you take these swings. And then again, on the other side, you're going to press your hands into the mat, lift the crown, and then tuck the chin and begin that undulation. I call it the jellyfish. Take a breath in through the nose, exhale out. Press the back hand into the floor as you press up. Take a big circle with the arm. Again, both directions. And keep pressing your bottom hand into the floor so you can actually create more back bend. And come down. Find tabletop. And in this alignment, we want our hands directly underneath our shoulders. Begin your cat-cow. Knees hip-width distance apart. Move with breath. Feel the spine, the back body, front body open. And then find a neutral spine. We'll take our right hand up to the sky, roll the wrist, and the arm movement. And then we'll begin to thread the needle. So take the right hand up, press the back of the hand away from that direction, and then scoop it under, threading the needle. Bring your shoulder all the way down and flow it back up. Again, breath to movement. As we come up the third time, hold here, press up, using that left hand to help engage the stretch, and then bring it down. Maybe move the tail back and forth, take the left arm up, roll the wrist. So we're just waking up the major muscle groups, arms, shoulders, hips. Inhale, left arm high, and begin the flow. Make sure you bring the shoulder all the way down to the floor, ear to the floor, and lift it up. And again, stretch the back hand, back of the hand away. Hold here, pause, pause, pause. Bring it down. Find your neutral spine, turn the toes under, and bring your knees just a little bit off the floor. Stretch out the back arches, straight arms. Take your fingers wide and then begin to press your chest into your thighs. Allow the head to be heavy and then pedal out. Your first downward facing dog. Always pressing the hips high to the sky. Keep breathing in through the nose. Exhale out. Bend your knees, step to your hands. Take a wide hip width distance with the feet. Take your hands in each elbow in each hand and press down. You can bend your knees if that feels more compassionate in your body this morning. Grab the opposite elbow. Allow the head to fall. Tense your fingers to the floor. Inch your feet together. Take the left foot around to the back. See if you can bring the two pinky toes together. Little IT band stretch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Allow the head to fall. And then inch the hands all the way over to the left. Feel that stretch on that side. And then inch them to the right and notice where you're getting more stretch. Hands come back to the middle. Let's take that to the other side. So wind the left or right foot behind. Half lift in the center. Exhale, forward fold. And then just take your hands all the way to the right. Bending over, breathe in. Exhale, release. And then take it to the other side. And where are you feeling more of the IT band stretch? Come back to center, rewind the legs, slowly work your way up. Head is heavy, last to come up. Let's bring shoulders up to the ears and back. Sun salutation, inhale, arms high, gaze up to the sky. Baby back bend, inhale. Come all the way back up, palms together, slow forward fold. Bend the knees if that feels good. Inhale, half lift. Take hands to the floor, high to low plank, however you get there. Let's hold plank pose for a moment. Roll the heels back and forth. Inhale, breath. Exhale, now engage the legs. Press your seat up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, see your hands step to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, rise to Tadasana. Take your hands to the waist, take your left arm high and bend it over. Keep breathing. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend more on the exhale. Come to center. Let's take that to the other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. And then just take a few back and forth. Stretching the side body. Come to center, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands come to the floor, high to low plank. Hold here. Inhale, breath. If you want, you can go right into down dog. Otherwise, pull the elbows in, come halfway down. Elbows, arms are at 90 degrees. Flip the toes over. Press all the way into your toes to lift. Press your hands away from the mat. Hold here. Engage the legs. Keep lifting. See if you can bring the knees off the floor. And pull the shoulders down and back. Gazes forward. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the toes under. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Again, breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Now bend your knees, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's find that imaginary chair. Bring all the way into your heels. Lift 10 toes if you can, and stretch your arms out to the front. Pull the shoulders back in. Let's hold here. Sit lower in your chair. Let's open up to the right. Stretching fingertip to fingertip. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, come to center. Pause for a moment, sit lower. Inhale to the left. Breathe in, slow exhale out. Inhale, come to center, palms together. Release to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take your left foot back. Let's move gently side to side. We're just waking up here. And then take the left knee down to the floor. Take your arms all the way up. Interlace the hands except for the pointer fingers. Biceps are by your ears. Now gaze up to the sky. And press your hips forward. Nice stretch in the quad for the left leg. Hold here, inhale. Now take your hands to your thigh and press yourself forward even more. Big inhale breath, exhale. Release your hands, tent them to the floor. This is where you might use 2 blocks if you have 2 blocks. We're going to take half Hanuman or half split. So I'm on the ball mount of the back foot. Flex the right foot. Pull the shoulders down and back and lift the crown of the head. The right hip, pull back so you have that femur in the hip socket. Gaze forward, inhale, gently bend forward. Flex the right toes. Inhale, reach the crown of the head towards your toes. Exhale, release. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose for this beautiful stretch. Rebend the right knee. Take your blocks with you. Take your hands on your thigh. Now lift the back leg. Make sure it's straight. That heel is pressing to the floor. Arms come all the way up. Inhale, relax the shoulders, palms facing one another. Airplane your arms back, gaze to your front toes. Hold here, bring the fingertips to the level of your shoulders. Hug energetically your thighs together, both vertically and horizontally. That should give you a little bit more stability. Now open up to warrior two. Adjust your feet, heel to arch alignment. Reach fingertip to fingertip. Hold here, become that strong warrior. Drop the back arm as you dance your arm back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, let's take an elbow to the thigh. You can roll this arm around. That feels good. And take it all the way over. Reaching that side body stretch. Now press back on that back foot. All four sides. We're gonna take both arms all the way up, both legs straight as we come all the way up. Gaze up to the ceiling, just like we did. Point your fingers, reaching to the sky. Exhale, palms come down. Warrior two. Palms come up as you create more height to the ceiling. Inhale and come down. Breath to movement. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Now take the back hand, bring it all the way over. You can tense your fingers to the floor. Inhale. Some of you might want to take a vinyasa here by going through up dog. Otherwise, bend the front knee, bring both feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take the right foot back. Little bend and straight here. Now drop the back knee. Take your arms all the way up. Fingertips interlace, be in stiff, except for the pointer fingers. Reach up, gaze up to the sky. Press your hips forward. And then bring hands to that left thigh. Inhale, press a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, tense your fingers to the floor. And let's take half Hanuman. Flex the toes, lift the crown, pull the shoulders back, and then take your forward bend. Inhale, press the crown towards the toes on the inhale. Exhale, release as you bend forward. Rebend that left knee. Lift the back knee off the floor, hands first to the thigh and then all the way up. So feel the stability by pulling the thighs in towards one another and together. Airplane arms. Gaze down to your toes. Open up to warrior two. Stretching arms, feeling the power of your warrior. Drop the back arm and reach all the way back. Come all the way into your extended lunge. Reach the right arm high. Gaze up to the sky and then reach it all the way over. Feeling that total volley from the bottom of the foot to the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale and straighten up. Interlace the fingers except the pointer. Reach high. Exhale, come down to warrior two. Flip your palms up. Gaze up to the sky. Feel the flow. Breath to movement here. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Now take the back arm. Come all the way, both feet pressing forward. Inhale. Those of you that want to take a vinyasa, go to high plank. Come all the way to up dog, down dog. Breath in, breath out. Again, breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. See your hands come all the way to the top. We'll take chair pose again. This time we're going to do drinking bird. So arms come up above the head. Take the arms all the way back, come onto the ball mounts. Little balance. Pull the shoulder blades together, gazes down. Inhale, see if you can sit lower as the arms come up. Exhale, draw them back, come to the ball mounts. Inhale, lift high. Big breath in. Exhale, bring them all the way back. Come to the ball mounts. Now interlace the hands for chest expansion. Lower the heels and allow the head to fall. Straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take the left leg back. Drop the back knee. Let's come into our crescent moon. Gaze up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Press forward. Tense your fingers as you take your half Hanuman. Lift the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Rebend that left knee. Tense your fingers, come into low lunge, gaze forward, and come all the way up into your crescent lunge. This is where you're going to want to block in the front. So place that down. Inhale. Exhale, plane your arms back. Now bend the front knee and lift off. A little balance here. You are welcome to find a support balance here in Warrior 3. The position that we want is your back pinky toe down, pressing towards the floor. Hands can come to heart center. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Come back into crescent, open up to Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. And let's begin that flow. Bring it all the way over. Exhale, hands up to the sky. And come down to Warrior 2. Flip the arms up as you reach high to the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Now take the back hand and take your version of vinyasa. You might even try this. Press hands into the floor, lift the right leg high. For 3-legged, floating it down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So many little variances that you can do to meet the needs of your practice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take the right foot back. Let's drop the right knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Press yourself forward. Hands come to the thigh. Press a little bit more forward and then take your half Hanuman. Lift the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rebend that right knee, left knee. Low lunge. Gaze forward, come all the way up. Moving into that balanced pose. Airplane the arms, gaze down to the left toes. Bend the left knee and lift off with that right pinky toe pressing down towards the floor to keep the hips level. Hands can come here to heart center or they can reach out. For Warrior 3, this is the most challenging. Inhale, breath. Lower the front knee as you open up to Warrior 2. Drop the back arm, reach all the way over. Let's begin the flow. Right hand all the way over. Exhale to the sky. Palms come down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale, sky. Come all the way down. Take the back hand all the way over. Now we're in high plank pose. Hold here and begin toe touches to the side. So tap, tap. Use your open exhale breath as you tap. So we're working on upper body strength here. The core strength is working here. You pull the belly button in. See if you can make a long body stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the knees wide down to the floor. Child's pose, rest. Rest your forehead, reaching fingertips out to the top. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Slowly come all the way up. Take your soles of the feet together. Come all the way down, interlace your hands. We'll do simple crunches. Lift yourself up and down. The elbows are wide. And see if you can get both shoulder blades off the floor. If you want a little bit more, lift the feet just a couple inches off the floor. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long body stretch. Take your hands underneath the thighs and rock and roll all the way up. You might want to just rock and roll, and you can try this. As you come up, cross your ankles, plant your hands, come all the way back up. And we'll go right into a little sequence of balance here, starting with tree pose. If the music gets too loud, unmute yourself and let me know. If you could do that, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Take your hands to heart center. Come, bring all the way into the left foot so you can bring your right toes to the floor. You can keep the toe to the floor, kickstand. You can press it into the shin if that's where you'd like it. Or with assist, you can bring it all the way up. Whatever you do, if you're on the leg, you're pressing the foot into the leg into the foot. Pull the shoulders down and back. And this knee is pressing down and back. So tack that knee back, level the hips. Once you find stability in this posture, go ahead and take an arm variation. You can take your arms high, taking that mudra, thumb to third finger for expansion. Pull the shoulders back, find your drishti or that focus point, either on the floor in front of you for more grounded drishti. Now, very carefully, take your hands to heart center. Knee comes to the front. Options here for balance. This may be where you land this morning. Might be enough. You can pull that knee in. We're moving into crane pose, so take your elbows to the side. Wrists are limp. You can stay right here and just fly your crane. Beautiful posture for balance. Or you can follow me for the third expression. Take the knee all the way out to the side, all the way to the back. Hands come to heart center for a little Shiva curtsy. Now the back is straight. Press yourself up with the feet. Come back to crane. Now synchronize your breath to movement and come down. Press into the feet as you come up. Take it all the way wide and press yourself down. Let's hold for 3. Pull the shoulders back as if you're a marionette puppet. Somebody pulls up and you come all the way up. Let's just pause here. Hands at heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take this to the other side. Tree first. Whatever expression with the foot you used on the other side, try it on the left. Find your balance first with this. Stable right leg pressing evenly on all 4 sides. Pull the shoulders back, lift the crown. Tack the knee down and back. Once you feel stable, go ahead and take an arm variation. Ooh. So variations, you can move with the wind like I was. You can find steadiness. Let's close the tree by coming knee to the front. Remember, this is option 1. Option 2, hugging it in. And then let's find crane arms. You can stay here, fly your crane, or begin to take it all the way back with focus, with control. Bend deep. Inhale, press up. Exhale, all the way back. Take that foot, it goes behind and off to the right. Inhale, press up. Take it slow, crane arms, beautiful postures here. Inhale, come all the way down. Let's hold here. Pull the shoulders, lift the crown. Inhale, breath. Exhale, press all the way up. Let's bring palms together, feet together, close eyes, maybe thumbs on the heart. Beautiful, blink eyes open, let's begin. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Take your left foot back. Inhale, come all the way up. We're coming into warrior one. So drop the back heel, heel to heel. Take your hands behind the back. Oh, take humble warrior first. Press the fist down, gaze up, and then take your bend all the way over. Teeter-totter your fist up as the head comes down. Arms pressing in towards one another. Arms are straight. Release as you come all the way up using those core muscles. Lift the arms high and then open up to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Relax the shoulders. Stretch out. Begin to lower the front hip as you reach towards the right hand. Tick-tock your arms, gaze up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, open up your heart to the sky. Inhale, breath. Trikonasana, both legs are straight. Heel to arch alignment and use the back of the hand on this right to press your heart up to the sky. Let's slowly come all the way up. Pigeon toe your feet to the side. Prasarna, forward bend. Lift the sides of the feet. Tuck your fingers underneath. Using the strength of shoulders and arms, pull yourself down. Allow the head to fall. Take a big inhale breath. Lift the tailbone. And now let's release the arms. Come all the way up. Take that same position with the hands, interlace, and inch the feet just slowly together, biceps by your ears, and pivot towards the right. Heel to arch, biceps by the ears. Now reach the, point your fingers up, drop the chin. We're moving into pyramid pose. So you want to make sure that that right hip is back and level, and begin to take a straight spine as you bend forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace the fingers. Slowly come all the way up. Press yourself up. Release the hands now behind you. Press the fist down. Toppling tree is where we're going. Pull the shoulders back. Gaze forward. Inhale. Begin to bend the front knee and press your chest forward like you're going to fall over. But you're finding this balance, this teeter-totter balance, by lifting the left leg off the floor. Allow your body to fall forward. And when it can't maintain, keep lifting the wrists. Go ahead and tint your fingers to the floor for standing splits. Press into that right foot. Lift the left heel up to the sky. Let the head hang down. Shiva curtsy, bend both knees. Take the back heel and tap it to the right shin. Press into the right leg as you lift the left leg back. Point it and come down. Get into a little ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift one more time. Now bend both knees and come down into a seated spiral. Making sure you can feel both sits bones in the floor. If you can't feel the right, go ahead and extend this left leg long, flex the toes, pull that right heel in. Inhale, breath, lift the crown. Take your right hand, it becomes your second spine. Spread the fingers out, lift the left arm high. Inhale, exhale, bend at the elbow and twist to your right. Gaze over your right shoulder. Again, lift the crown on the inhale. Exhale, twist. And let's take the opposite. Awesome. Let's take that whole sequence to the other side. Inhale, breath. Exhale. So now you want your left foot forward. Drop the back heel, line up heel to heel. Take your hands to the waist, come all the way up. Make sure that back leg is straight. Inhale. Arms come up. Hold this for a moment. And then take your hands behind the back. Opposite thumb on top. Humble warrior. Press down, gaze up. And let your body fall forward. Back leg remains straight. The front knee, bend just a little bit more. Take the fist over the head. Stretch those arms towards one another. Inhale, press all the way up using the core muscles. Release the hands. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your feet. Straighten the left leg. Inhale, Trikonasana. Reach towards those left fingertips. Tick-tock your arm, gaze up to the sky. Find your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. A hook comes down from the ceiling, stretches, pulls you up. Pigeon toe your feet. This time let's take a chest expansion down. Interlace hands behind. Inhale, forward fold, Prasarta. Fists come over the head. You can bend your knees if you'd like and just rock back and forth. Release the hands, come all the way back up. Let's take the same, inch the feet together. Interlace your fingers, point your fingers up, biceps by your ears. Now pivot to the left. Inhale, breath. Tuck the chin, reach the fingertips like you're trying to touch the side walls. Come all the way down. Pyramid pose. Make sure that left hip is pressing into the socket. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, half lift, interlace your fingers. Biceps by your ears. Press yourself up slowly, slowly, slowly with control. And now let's take that balance pose. Interlace hands again, opposite thumb on top. Press the fists down, pull the shoulders back. Gaze forward, bend the knee. As you roll forward on the left toes. Come all the way, left foot rather. Take the fists high above your head. Again, this is balancing. When you can sustain it, fingertips come to the floor. Lift that right heel high. Inhale, lift, let the head hang down. And then come into that curtsy. Tap the back of the foot to that shin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come into that little ball. Press all the weight into that left leg to allow and support this standing splits. One more time, all the way down. Inhale, lift. Come all the way down, taking that right knee behind. Come into your seated spiral. Again, if you can't feel the sits bones on both sides, extend the right leg long. Tuck that left foot in, lift the crown. Feel the power of this seated posture. Flex the toes. Take the left hand behind. Again, sit tall. Right arm high. Bend at the elbow. And find your twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Taking the counter stretch. And then take both feet out to the front, flex the toes, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Now pull the crown of the head towards your toes. Pull the elbows into your shins as you forward fold. Slowly come all the way up. Take your arms out in front and allow your body to fall one vertebra after the other, legs up the wall. Hold here. You can stay right here for this awesome restorative posture. You can even take a block, place it underneath the sacrum. Hands are down on the floor. Inhale, breath. You can lift your feet all the way over for Halasana if you'd like. Support your back with your hands. You can come up into shoulder stand if that would feel good. Bend your knees. Allow your body to come down all the way. We'll just take one bridge pose, your choice. If some of you have wheel in your posture, go ahead and take that. Press feet and hands into the floor. Lift the hips. Shimmy the shoulders together. Interlace your hands underneath. Press your hips up. Let the chest come to the chin rather than chin to chest. Keep pressing, keep pressing. When you want to give up on this posture, want to release, use the breath to help sustain. So press into the floor, keep lifting. We're holding this posture just like this. Use the shoulders. Press into the shoulders, arms, upper arms. And then release the hands. Separate the arms, come all the way down. Give yourself a hug into the chest. Move side to side. Find your happy baby pose. Take your knees wide, take the hands into the arches and press those knees down towards the floor. Knees come together. Take your hands wide and take your both knees all the way over to the left as you gaze right. Come to center, knees all the way to the right as you gaze left. Coming back into center, one more squeeze into center as you find your Shavasana. So please do, if you have the time, please do take this moment to allow your body to take in all the benefits. So take up space on your mat. Close your eyes. Remove the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Create some space between the upper and lower teeth. I'm going to leave you in Shavasana so you can stay here if you have the time. Otherwise, have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful morning practice. It's such a wonderful way to start your day. My hands are at my heart, thanking you with gratitude for coming. Namaste, everyone. Please email me if you have any questions or desires for this practice as we meet next Monday, if you'd like to join me then. But I'd love to make this practice to fit your needs. So let me know what your wishes are. Thank you again. See you next week.